Assistant Professor Yushar Elabad. Today I am going to discuss about the sink of well. Sinking operation consists three steps. Basically, what is the sinking of wells? Sinking of wells. Sinking of wells is a process where we just sink the well into the water. Means we just make a well foundation, casing of the well foundation, and that well foundation we put into the water. It consists of three option operation. First one, laying the well curve. If the river bed is dry, the cutting edge over which the well curve is to build is placed at the required position after excavating the river bed of about 15 centimeter. When the depth of water is up to 5 meter, a sand island is made before placing the curve. The size of island should be large enough to accommodate the well with adequate working space all around. In the case of the depth of river water more than 5 meter, it is generally more economical to build the curve on dry ground at a river bank and float it to the side. Means what he actually is trying to say, when we are going to construct the well foundation, we need to put the casing into the river. When we put the casing into the river, we just go for the 15 centimeter depth where we place the our cutting tool and just cut that tool and just fill that well through the sand and build the space of the sand should be enough to accommodate the whatever the load is coming from the superstructure. It is useful to insert wooden sleeper below the cutting edge at the regular interval to distribute the load entirely over the ground. The setting of the well curve is then erected. The outer setting is generally made of steel and the inner setting of the brick masonry. The reinforcement of the curve is then placed in the proper position such that the vertical bar projected about 2 meter above the top of the curve. Concreting of the curve is done in one continuous operation. The curve concrete is allowed to set at least for 1 week before the setting is stiff off. The sleeper are also then removed. Means what he actually he's here trying to say that प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, ब्रश नहीं आ पा रहा है यहाँ से. चलिए, यहाँ पे हो क्या रहा है, यहाँ पर थोड़ी ब्रश की प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. यह कह क्या रहा है कि जो हमारी सिंकिंग वेल है, जब हम इसको अंदर डाल देंगे किसके अंदर, रिवर के अंदर, तो वहाँ पर जो इसकी बाहर की शटरिंग है इसको हम रिमूव कर देंगे. जो हमारी एक्चुअल शेप है, बाहर क्या होती है स्टील की शेप होती है, अंदर से क्या होती है रेनफोर्स कंक्रीट की शेप होती है. तो इसको जैसे हम पानी के अंदर टिका कर पूरा सैंड आइलैंड के ऊपर इसे प्रॉपरली स्टेबल कर देते हैं, तो ऊपर से जितना भी लोड आ रहा है तो ये इसलिए उसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देता है. नेक्स्ट हमारा ऑपरेशन होता है वेल स्टेनिंग. आफ्टर सिंकिंग द कप, हमने जो नीचे का फ्लैट कप था उसे सिंक कर दिया पानी के अंदर. द स्टेनिंग इज रेज्ड अबाउट 1.5 मीटर एट ए टाइम एंड इट इज सिंकिंग डन आफ्टर अलाउड एटलीस्ट 24 आवर फॉर सेटिंग. द स्टेनिंग इज बिल्ट यूजिंग स्ट्रेट एज, preferably an angle of iron. The lower portion of the straight edge is kept butted with the staining of the earlier stages. The staining must not be built in plumb of intermediate stages when the well is tilted to one side. Once the well is required grip about 6 meter in ground, the staining can be raised by about 3 meter at a time. The height of staining built at any stage should be such that well does not lose stability. Means what happened when we just put the well into the water, there is a problem of tilting and different not perfectly positioning. In that case we are providing their staining. The staining just provide so that well should not lose their stability. The well should be stable in the sand island, so we are providing the staining type structure to just hold the whole of the well. Next is the sinking process. In the sinking process, is begin after having cast and curve and the first stage of staining and allowing enough time for curing. The well is sunk by excavating material iron inside the curve manually or mechanically. When the depth of water inside the well is up to 1 meter, dredging can be done manually. However, beyond the depth of water, excavation is done with the help of jams, and the jam is tied to the rope moving over pulley. It is built by the man. Every time a diver dives, pushes the jam into the soil and comes up. So now we are just make the area where we are going to construct a well foundation. So in that case, we are just take one of the a cutting edging tool to just dig the soil from the into the well, and whatever construction, whatever shape we want to give the well, we will give. So means the sinking of well consists mainly three steps. First thing, laying the well curve. Second, well staining. Third one is sinking process. Laying on the curve, we are just put the one of the well foundation safe structures to the water. In the second case, we give the stability to the uh, foundation, and the third stage we start our work. These are the three steps which include the sinking of the well. Now, these are the three types of shifts or to the uh, construction of well foundation, and we can say the sinking of the well to the construction of the well foundation. There are some precautions we should take to take avoid the tilts and shift. The outer surface of the well curve and staining should be smooth. Means the outer सरफेस ऑफ द वेल कप, जो भी हम वेल कप को अंडर इंस्टॉल करें वाटर के अंदर, तो उसका जो आउटर सरफेस होगा, बाहर का सरफेस होगा, दैट शुड बी स्मूथ. Next, the curve diameter should be at kept 40 to 80 mm layer, then the outer diameter of the staining, and the wall should be symmetrically placed. Okay, the cutting edge should be uniformly thick and sharp. Okay, drag lines should be done uniformly on all sides and then in all pocketed. According to the IS 3955 1967 recommended that the till should be generally limited to 1 in 60. The shift should be restricted to 1% of the depth sunk. In case these limits are exceeded, suitable remedial measures are to be taken for rectification. If the value means if you are going to the 60 meter in horizontal, maybe there could be a tilt 1 meter. If it is going to beyond that, then you should be take the remedial measure to make the foundation in stable condition. Now, how to rectify or how to give the remedial measure to rectification of tilts and shifts? According to that, we give the following regulation measure to the wall to avoid the tilts and shift. The higher side is grabbed more by regulating the dragging. In the initial stages may be alright. Otherwise, a well may be dewatered if possible, and open excavation may be carried out on the higher side. What is trying to say, when you are going to excavate or when you put the uh, well into the water, we should excavate in the higher side. When you are going to excavate the higher side, the well come to their original position. Second one, eccentric loading. In the case of eccentric loading, we just put the pressure on one side of the wall and just revolve the wall to their original position. And third case is the water air jetting on the air. If water air jets are applied on the outer face of the well on the higher side, the friction is reduced on that side as tilt may get rectified. Now this is tilting toward the right side. Now we are giving to water or air jetting on the higher side. When you will give the water and air jetting to the higher side, which is parallel to the plane, then it will reduce the friction of the higher side which will go downward and it will stable. Next is excavation under the cutting edge. If you excavate under the cutting edge, this will reduce the strength and the well start to be come on their original position. Indentation of the hood sleeper under the cutting edge. Next one is putting the well. It is early stage of sinking, pulling the well to the higher side by placing one or more steel ropes around the well. Next one, strutting the well. The well is strutted on the tilted side, the suitable logs of wood to prevent further tilt. Next one, pushing the well with jacks. It is a very good method to stabilize or to reduce the sink or shift in the well foundation by applying the jacks. When you are going to applying the jacks, then the uh, well come to be in their original position. The jack is like a car jacks or buses rack or truck jack. Here you can see in the figure of F pushing the well with jacks. This is the vertical well. With respect to the vertical well, we just uh, jack the through the hydraulic jack a tilting well, and the tilting well will go through the original position. So these are the some operation which we use to give the remedial measure to the sinking or shifting or the tilting of the well. now now I'm going to discuss about something about the retaining wall. The retaining wall is now the retaining wall is it is depend on the stability. If we are talking about the gravity retaining wall, such walls are not economical for large height. Semi-gravity retaining wall, the size of the section of the gravity retaining wall may be reduced. A small amount of reinforcement is provided near the backside. Such walls are known as semi-gravity. Next is cantilever retaining wall. Cantilever retaining walls are made of reinforced cement concrete. The wall is consist of the thin stem on a base slab. And fourth one is counterfort retaining wall. The counterfort retaining walls have the vertical slab known as the counterfort spread across the vertical stem at the regular retaining wall. There are the four types of retaining wall. First one is the gravity retaining wall. Second was the semi-gravity retaining wall. Third one cantilever retaining wall, and fourth one counterfort retaining wall. In the case of the retaining wall, the load is stabilized by through their own weight. In the case of the semi-gravity retaining wall, some load is managed by the weight and some load is managed by the providing a reinforcement. And third one is cantilever retaining wall. In the case of the cantilever retaining wall, we just put the cantilever under the soil and made the retaining wall through the reinforcement RCC. In this case, the whole weight whatever is coming from the back side, that is managed by the that weight, because the cantilever portion is under the soil. Second was counterfort retaining wall. In the counterfort retaining wall, we construct a vertical slab. When we are going to construct a vertical slab, some all the load is managed by this slab and some of the amount of the load is managed by the soil which is coming from the backside. So these are the some of the retaining wall. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.